It is now my pleasure to introduce my colleague and friend, Pat Meehan from the great state of Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Carolyn. I would like to thank all of my colleagues here today and those who are joined together in this bipartisan effort to reach across the aisle and support the Gun Trafficking Prevention Act. I come here as a member of Congress. I come here as a former prosecutor at both the state and the federal level. But I come here to give a voice to two people who are not able to be here with us today. I come here today to give a voice to two people who are not able to be with us today. Plymouth Township Police Officer, Pennsylvania Police Officer Brad Fox, and Pennsylvania State Trooper Joshua Miller. Both of those are brave law enforcement officers who gave their lives in the line of duty to killers who received guns as part of the end result of a straw purchaser who put the guns in those hands of those criminals who should not have had them. This is important legislation. It's important because it fills a gap, as has been identified by each of the speakers to this point. The toothless penalties that were associated with gun trafficking, straw purchasing, created the environment in which it was very, very difficult to be able to hold a straw purchaser accountable. And just as significantly, oftentimes we had little leverage against somebody who did purchase a gun for somebody and transfer it illegally. Now there's the ability to work with, and in some particular cases have much more leverage in being able to gain the collaboration and cooperation to get the conviction not just of an ultimate user who shouldn't be having it legally, but really begin to take down some of the networks. So I am pleased to be joined here by many of my former colleagues in law enforcement. I know that my Pennsylvania Police Chiefs Association, prosecuting attorneys that I've been part of federal law enforcement officers that I've had the great ability to work side by side, have all joined together in support of this important legislation, recognizing that what it does is punish those who should not have the guns in their hands, but protects the Second Amendment rights of those who own guns legally and use them appropriately. So I am glad to be able to reach across the aisle and work for common sense solutions that may have a real effect in dealing with the issue of violence in our society.